5 Excel tips and tricks for financing you should know. I will discuss several time-saving Excel finance tips and methods for better financial reporting and planning. Having worked in business intelligence for over 2 decades, I have never encountered a more adaptable solution. We're all probably only using a tiny fraction of what this tool is capable of, especially now after so many powerful new features have been added in recent years. It won't be easy, but it's certainly doable, and you don't have to go completely broke if you have to go a while without a paycheck. Managing your finances while unemployed might be difficult and unpleasant, but it's doable with some careful planning and discipline if you're unemployed and curious about how to handle your finances. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss 5 Excel tips and tricks for financing you should know. So stay tuned to find out. Now let's start our video. Separate your data from your presentation. Do not use copy and paste to import huge amounts of data from other sources unless the material is already in an organized manner. Excel wasn't built to handle massive amounts of data. You'll have a ton of trouble in terms of upkeep and functionality. In 2018, Excel offered amazing alternatives for establishing a real-time connection to your data, especially when backed by Power Query, which makes integrating almost any source under the sun quite easy and transform it to your needs. As opposed to manually transcribing data, this method provides a live connection to the source material, allowing for a quick update of the spreadsheet to reflect any changes. With a flat file import, you can choose between utilizing the most recent version of the file or importing many flat files at once. Power Query can be set up to automatically include the contents of any files placed in an upload folder into your data model. Formula views in Excel. When storing data locally in the sheet, solutions like SQL Server Analysis Services, tabular or multidimensional, and a variety of third-party options are available in a client-serving configuration. But formula reports require an OLAP data source, such as Power Pivot, that can be linked to nearly any source. For example, relational tables, etc. Excel's formula views, which are essential for the program's reporting capabilities, can be created from scratch or by transposing data from a pivot table. Keep in mind, it is best to duplicate the pivot table beforehand, as otherwise it will be lost. The advantages include a report inextricably tied to your source data, allowing you total freedom in layout, asymmetric reports such as actual previous year/budget current year, and providing excellent alternatives for updating reports based on formulas. Make use of Excel pivot tables. The pivot table's unrivaled power in providing significant versatility for reporting and using actuaries equally for planning continues to wow me. A few of my less commonly known recommendations make use of Quick Explore to dive into information for another dimension attribute, merge pivot tables and pivot charts, and use drill through, double-clicking a cell to access underlying records of a cell. Sadly not supported with direct query currently. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Use conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is a fantastic tool, especially with the pivot table, that can even be configured to apply only to particular measure tuples if you use an OLAP source like actuaries. Using a conditional bar format, for instance, will immediately inform the user of the significance of a cell before you have to deliberately look at the number and call out outliers, helping your audience grasp the data at a glance and place it in context. Here's what I suggest. Use colors that are easy on the eyes, and think about using the conditional format to indicate the type of cell, such as by data scenario, using a white background color for normal cells and shading for a different scenario like budget, especially relevant when utilizing actuaries, where users can enter data in the pivot tables. This will unmistakably point them in the direction of the door. General Excel formatting advice. Many of the thousands of client spreadsheets I've seen contained information vital to the project at hand, but they were arranged in a way that made me not want to spend any more time than was required looking at them. My nightmares are frequently grid-like and brightly colored. In that light, consider these suggestions. To make your title independent of any changes on the sheet and dynamically update according to details picked, my advice is to use a clear text box and add a dynamic link in the formula bar, such as equals financial results and C6, to the cell that contains the time and firm name. Actuaries is a service that can be used in the cloud or on-premise to generate reports, utilize data, plan, and connect to other programs like Power BI and Excel for financial reporting and analysis. Create automatic reports in Excel and Power BI, as well as combine data from a wide range of accounting systems, SaaS, and other sources with the help of this program. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section what you thought of this one. I really hope that you found this video interesting. You can subscribe and watch more videos on our channel to keep up with more content. We'll see you in the following video with some more notable facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.